I just got so much more excited for gaming moving forward because of this PlayStation showcase. A couple of days ago, if you guys don't know, PlayStation had their showcase. They tend to have these showcases, at specific points throughout the year, right? And they recently had a showcase that kind of went viral because of all the games they showcased. The biggest game being Spider-Man 2. Now, I played the original Spider-Man, and I didn't play the Miles Morales one, but I played the original, Marvel Spider-Man on PlayStation 4. That game was amazing. The swinging mechanics was good. I didn't finish it though. I didn't finish it because I can't remember why. I actually was enjoying it, but I was mainly just swinging around and fighting. But Spider-Man 1, the original one, was a vibe, and Spider-Man 2 is kind of trending now because the clips that Sony showed, the clips of this game, guys, it looked good. It looked really, really good. So, big up to Sony and everybody who developed that game. But it kind of got me thinking because at this PlayStation showcase, right, they were showing Spider-Man 2, a Metal Gear Solid remake. So much games that will be PlayStation exclusives. Now, of course, every single game on this showcase will not be a PlayStation exclusive. Like Assassin's Creed is a new one coming out. That's not going to be a PlayStation exclusive. A new Bungie game is coming out too. I think it's called Marathon. Bungie is the same studio that made Destiny and Halo. So not every single game is going to be a PlayStation exclusive, right? But I was just thinking for a sec, as an Xbox player, I could imagine how much pain you must be in. Because I'm not trying to attack Xbox players, by the way, because I had an Xbox 360, and at one point I was trying to convince my friends to get an Xbox One when I was younger because I wanted to play Titanfall. So yeah, I don't have anything against Xbox players. This whole argument between Sony fanboys and Xbox fanboys, I don't really care. I just go wherever my friends are and wherever the games are, right? And talking about the games, Xbox players are really down bad because, first of all, the latest Xbox consoles are not even really selling. The only game that you guys really have, which was Halo, is dead, which is actually really sad because, again, I grew up playing Halo. Like, Halo was a vibe growing up on PC. I never played Halo on Xbox, but actually, no, that was a lie. I played Halo 3, I think, on Xbox. So, yeah, I grew up playing Halo, and now Halo is dead. Forza, but Forza isn't really a game that's worth buying an Xbox for, and it's just sad really to see the decline of Xbox because Sony has all of these titles like Spider-Man 2, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, so much more games that can't come to my head right now. The Metal Gear Solid remake, Final Fantasy, all of these games that Sony has, and even though I most likely will not play every single one of them, I'm just observing as a viewer and as a gamer really, observing the current state of gaming and what is going on with Xbox. At one point, the Xbox 360 was like the main console. Everybody would get to Xbox 360. Xbox had all of those partnerships with Call of Duty and stuff. DLCs would drop first. But no, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of sad. It really, really is kind of sad. Especially when I saw the Spider-Man gameplay. Like, I could imagine somebody who bought an Xbox Series S or X, right? And they were excited to, see what new games were coming out. And then you have to go on Twitter and look at this gameplay and see how good it looks. Because this new Spider-Man game looks insane. It really does look good. The combat looks good. And I really want to see what they're going to do with the story. But imagine you have an Xbox sitting at home that you paid for and you worked for. And you go on Twitter and you see everybody hyping up Spider-Man and you just cannot play, you just can't partake in it. Like that SpongeBob meme of Squidward upstairs looking through a window and SpongeBob and Patrick playing, that's kind of what Xbox players must feel like right now because you all really have not one shit to play. And I kind of feel bad for you all, I kind of feel bad. But with that said, the PlayStation showcase. Hey, that was kind of mean. Sorry, Xbox players. Sorry, I feel bad for y'all still, but sorry. Hopefully you'll have some good games dropping soon. But moving back to the PlayStation showcase, we had some good games. Final Fantasy 6. I actually never played a Final Fantasy game, but it looks good, so I'm gonna mention it. Final Fantasy 16. We have again Assassin's Creed Mirage. We have Marathon, which is a Bungie game. Apparently, Marathon was a game that was released way back when I was like 1 year old or 2 years old. And it was supposed to be a really good FPS. Bungie is now bringing it back, which makes sense because Destiny is coming towards its end. I actually need to go back and play Destiny because Destiny was a really, important game for me when I was growing up. Destiny really is like a classic game, so I might go back and, play Destiny. But yeah, Destiny is coming towards the end, so I guess they're going to be bringing Marathon as their brand new FPS game to go forward. Of course, Spider-Man 2, the trailer was insane, the gameplay looked insane. Phantom Blade Zero is a game I actually heard a couple of people talking about. I saw the gameplay, kind of reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima meets Sekiro. It looked kind of like that. It kind of has that vibe going for it. And based on all of the games that Sony has, with this kind of Japanese inspired theme, you know, Ghost of Tsushima, Sekiro, then most likely Phantom Blade Zero is going to be a good game too. So I'm excited for that. Again, I'm really only excited for the Spider-Man game, Spider-Man 2 and Marathon. I'm excited for those games, and I really want to see, you know, what new games are coming, because next gen, you know, let me know if it's just me, but next gen consoles, like this latest gen of next gen, that doesn't make sense. But the PS5 and the Xbox Series, for some reason, this generation of consoles didn't have the same excitement as PS4 and the Xbox One. And I think it was because of COVID and people kind of took longer to get their consoles. Like, I got my console, my PlayStation 5, 2 years after it was released, right? So my hype was kind of already going by then. But I feel like this generation of consoles is just not as exciting. People are playing on PC and stuff now. So I kind of want to see PlayStation and Xbox as well get back in their bag and start dropping some seriously fun games. I feel like it's time now. I feel like it's time, you know? It's time. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say, you know. Again, Xbox players, I'm sorry. Hopefully you all have some good games coming soon. And also let me know what you guys thought about the PlayStation Showcase. Leave your comments down below.